Their Foreign Language Institute charged the management of the agency to implement the directive. He explained that acquisition of foreign language is important in the execution of their mandate and protection of Nigerian citizens. He pledged the continued support of his administration for the NIA.
The need for a corps of well-trained and professional intelligence and security officers is all the more important in the context of the security challenges the nation is presently facing. These challenges very often emanate from the ever-changing and unpredictable global environment characterized by transnational organized crime and terrorist acts. In such a complex and unpredictable environment, only dedicated and truly professional intelligence officers can rise up to the threat that the country must deal with on a daily basis. And for intelligence services, and we are surrounded by francophone countries, how can you operate if you're an NIA and you cannot communicate in French? Immediately you are asked to slip into Cameroon or Niger or Chad or Benin, you are looking for an interpreter. How can you function? I think NIA must emphasize, first and foremost, that before you get to some level in NIA, you must be at least bilingual, English, French.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? President Goodluck Jonathan on the prerequisite of Nigerian intelligence officers learning at least a second foreign language. In terms of security still, the days of deploying officers to disable bombs planted by insurgents may soon be over. A bomb-detecting robot and an unmanned aerial vehicle have been developed by the Nigeria Air Force. Air Force Commandant Air Vice Marshal John Oshoni believes this invention will help improve surveillance and prevent further attacks unleashed by Boko Haram and other insurgents.
Use this to look around the objects.
This is the feature of bomb detection on display by the Nigerian Air Force.
The robots to pick up the IED. In that place,
the incessant killings in the north has prompted the military to put their thinking caps on, which has eventually produced this piece of innovation.
The Institute entered into a collaborative venture with its equivalent in Brazilian Air Force, that's ITA of Brazil. The collaboration would enhance exchange of research ideas and staff development. These measures are geared towards positioning the Nigerian Air Force for the innovative application of technology, which is one of the cardinal drivers upon which the vision of the current Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Alex Abundu Bade, is anchored.
They have a bomb squad, but they are not everywhere. So you place them at strategic locations. So why we want to make this indigenous is for us to be able to, with little resources, produce as much as possible.
In the past, security agents have gone down all too soon, owing to poor detection approach, which somewhat makes this new invention consoling.
Of detonation we are going to undertake to
an invention to ensure or enhance security against bombs. But then what about security for oil installations and the oil itself? Well, oil-friendly nations to Nigeria have been urged to criminalize oil theft in their various countries to reduce the rising tide of the incidents in Nigeria. Minister of State for Defense Olushola Obada added that oil theft affects Nigeria's economy, making it necessary for Nigeria's allies to cut off the market for such products. The visiting British Minister for International Security, Mr. Andrew Morris, assured Nigerians of Britain's support in the protection of the country's territorial integrity.
We are facing very serious challenges about the theft of our crude, and are looking for a situation where all friendly countries to Nigeria could criminalize this act of refining our crude. Maybe refineries based in those countries, and we can always count on the United Kingdom to be there for Nigeria.
Nigeria always has been close to the UK. Our history goes back a long, long way. At the moment, I think our concern would be to assist Nigeria with its attempts to ensure that the territorial integrity of the country is assured. You will know, Minister, that we share a lot in terms of commercial interests. We are very keen to see Nigeria develop as a commercial powerhouse. You have a great responsibility in this region, seen as a regional leader. We are very keen to be a part of that future and of assistance to you.
Still to come on Newstrack, the federal government and the Rivers State government have been asked to find a way out of their common conflict, and that's coming from a political pressure group. We have the details in just a moment. Do stay with us.
Come and see, waiting, come and they do it. Now why for quality wire, cables where they can pay, brother and sister, I beg, where una they come and one light of your life. Now come and hey, for quality wire where they can go, cables of any kind of project, come and one light of your life. Oh yeah, light up your life, light up your house, light up your life. Hey, come and one light of your life. Now come and be the Baba.
For Coleman Wire and the Cables, we they produce better electrical wire and cable for all building projects them and for oil and gas industry. All our cable and wire get local and international certificate and all are made in Nigeria. Hey, no buy baroof cable and wire. Make you ask any wire and cable dealer where they near you for all man. Coleman Wire and the Cable, the world's power pipeline.
Wherever and whatever your banking needs, Guarantee Trust Bank will be there, now and into the future. Because you're at the heart of everything we do. Guarantee Trust Bank, proudly African, truly international.
Welcome back. All our top stories and other programs can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. And if you're on the go, visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, iPhone, or BlackBerry. You could also download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from the respective stores. Well, someone may have to eat humble pie as a way of resolving the political crisis in Rivers State. This is coming from a political pressure group, the Nigerian National Summit Group, which has asked the federal and Rivers State governments to sheathe their swords and resolve their differences. Specifically, the group's executive secretary, Mr. Tony Uranta, has suggested a meeting between Governor Chibuike Amechi and President Goodluck Jonathan.
Me as a person, but the fact we are very concerned about the crisis in Rivers State. We do not think it is right either for the federal or the state governments to in any way antagonize one another or to be seen to be enemy or at odds with one another. We are seizing this opportunity to call on the presidency and the governor of Rivers State to sheath all swords and We are calling